Baby Love, Stop in the Name of Love. Hits like these propelled the Supremes up to the top of the charts in the 60s and 70s, but their impacts have gone far past those 2 decades, and part of their history is here at the Grammy Museum Experience in the Prudential Center.
So this exhibit is a once-in-a-lifetime type of exhibit, actually curated by the Grammy Museum in Los Angeles with Miss Mary Wilson, who is an original founding member of the Supremes. These are all her original gowns, record labels, covers, magazines, so it's a really personal collection to her. There's video of her speaking. They can also come and sing along with the Supremes in our karaoke booth. So it's a really great experience for people who are into music, music fashion, music history, and of course Motown and the Supremes.
Miss Wilson, we're here and we see your beautiful gowns. This is part of the Miss Mary Wilson Gowns collection. What went into the decision of what would be featured here?
It's so amazing because I was so happy when I was asked to, by the Grammy Museum, obviously, in Los Angeles, I should say, yes, to have the gowns go to different locations. It's so wonderful because the space here is my first seeing it here. It's very beautiful.
Well, let's walk around a little bit and see some of these gowns. So as we head over to these yellow numbers over here, when you think back to some of the memories that have happened in these gowns, what particularly stands out from your career?
Well, first of all, these gowns are the yellow gowns here, are gowns that were designed after Diane and Florence were no longer in the group. So therefore, they kind of bring back memories of that group, and I call us the 70s Supremes. The Supreme Glamour is a coffee table book, and it is about the glamorous gowns, and I do have text. My writer Mark Beagle and I both decided we need to have a lot of text to explain the history, because as I said before, this is the history of the 70s, and then we have history of the 60s, and then we have the overall history of the whole thing. So it's very important. I think that young people should read it because it has a lot of history in it, and it's all about the music as well as the fashion. It feels great that people are still listening to the music, and that Motown records, our writers, Holland Dozier Holland, I'm sure there's some memorabilia up here about them. You know, they made music that lasted all these years, so it makes you feel wonderful.